Mr. Hart. First of all, it is a pleasure to be here with a man of your stature, and it hurts me deep inside being the professional that I am and knowing how great you are and what you can accomplish. As a manager, it is truly not only an insult to you, but an insult to me, Mr. Hart, to have them bar you from the arena, to take away a man that does not even speak English. What this is, you see, Mr. Hart, you know it as well as I do. This is public opinion being played. They say public is saying you're doing this because they don't like you. They don't like me. They're saying you do that. This is no place for that. And myself, I am insulted for you, Mr. Hart, because I know how great you are, and they're taking a man that does not even speak English and taking away his communication, and I think it's disgusting.
You know, it is marvelous how perceptive you are about the American attitude. And I tell you, the reason you understand is because you are a non-American. You are from Glasgow, Scotland. Yes, right? And I will say this to you, Roddy. I truly appreciate this man's concern when it comes to fairness and fair play. It's a proven point that they don't like Asians in Georgia. They're barring me from the building. Now, I wish you would tell the people what you and I have come up with.
Well, you see, as they say, what was it Mr. Armstrong said? Something about birds of a feather flock together. Well, then, Mr. Armstrong, for the first time, he is absolutely right. And it's easy for me to come up here and talk, Mr. Hart, but not do nothing. But I hear me being a man like you are, me knowing maybe not quite the manageable capabilities of yours. I have something to ask you. We talked about it before with Mr. Kabuki. What I would like to do to show and help this Mr. Kabuki with his communication, if you would please let me take your place just this one time, I would truly be honored. I know that I'm not up to your capabilities, but Mr. Hart, I know what I'm doing, and I could truly serve Mr. Kabuki right.
You know something? I don't think that you give yourself the proper credit that you deserve. Roddy, I truly believe beyond a shadow of a doubt, you are an international star. You are not local. And if anyone other than myself, and I want this perfectly understood, and I want to personally, here on nationwide television, congratulate you for your concern, and I will accept you being at ringside to look after my interests.
Mr. Hart,
okay.
Thank you very much. Let me tell you something. And to show you that I know what I'm talking about, you see, like Dustin Rhodes, Tommy Ricks, they're all coming out here. They're all talking a whole bunch of guys. Dustin Rhodes, the American dream, like you say. No, well, let me tell you something. We could ask Kabuki what he thinks of the American dream. We could ask Iran. We could ask all kinds of people. We could ask Mr. Hart.
Can I just interrupt you? You're going to say that. I'm excited. Okay. Bob Armstrong said, birds of a feather flock together, but gold and silver are nice combinations too. You're the gold, and I'm the silver.
They're going to say, that's incredible. Now they're going to say, yes. One thing, whoa.
Wait a minute. One thing I ask. When you take Kabuki to the ring, would you please pipe him in with a bagpipe?
It would be my pleasure. Do some commercials right now. What a man you are. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here with you, Mr. Stoley, as always. And it's a pleasure to welcome my good friend and comrade in arms, Mr. Jerry Hart. Hello, Mr. Hart. What a pleasure it is to have you here again. I've had people comment on our relationship, of how great a combination we make, but I would just like to say from the bottom of my heart, it all comes from wise, intelligent offerings that you have given me, ways to help Kabuki, and I want you to know that I am prouder, possibly, than I have ever been in my whole life to manage Kabuki, and it's all because of you, Mr. Hart. It's truly a pleasure.
You know, one thing I would like to say, it's nice to see that at this time in America we have good young lads such as yourself. And later in the show, I have Kabuki here wrestling live today, and I have a little presentation for you. A little gift, so to speak.
A gift for me?
Yes.
Yeah, like Christmas, is it not? I am looking so forward to that, Mr. Hart. It's truly a pleasure, and we have a match in the ring. I want you to know, though, that I have been studying Mr. Kabuki like you have told me. I have been doing my homework, and there's all kinds of people that don't like that. Isn't that a shame?
Well, before I leave, I would just like to say that you are truly a student of the wrestling business.
Thank you very much, Mr.
You're very welcome. Nice talking to you, buddy.
Indeed, I guess it has been.